please, if you like the videos I'm doing, please like and subscribe. That helps grow my channel. I appreciate that. It's free, it's for free and for fun. All right. Sagittarius, I have chosen a question for you this month. And that question is a very Sagittarian question. How can I balance my desire for freedom with the need for deeper connection? How can I balance my desire for freedom with the need for deeper connection? All right, I have the Lakshmi Oracle, I have the Lord Ganesha Oracle, and I have the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle, and I'll pull a card from each, and then we'll get into the tarot. My guides and teachers are with us. And some angels, I feel them. Okay, here we go for Sagittarius. How can I balance my desire for freedom with the need for deeper connection? Sri Radha. So the Lakshmi Oracle is complete with many deities of the Hindu religion. So Sri Radha is the supreme goddess of love, and that's, what Sagittarius needs. Sagittarius is loving, but also has as strong a desire for love as for freedom. Okay, so that's what we have first. Let's read this card. 30. Okay, here we go. Sri Radha is the goddess of emotional love and the divine counterpart of Krishna. Oh, I like that. Um, okay, as a beautiful young cowgirl, Sri Radha first captured the attention of the playful Krishna, but in truth they are one, Radha Krishna, and assume two separate forms. Oh, it sounds like a twin flame, right? So they might enjoy earthly loving. Both are supreme deities with many divine powers and abilities. Sri Radha is also said to be an incarnation of Lakshmi and is connected with Saraswati. And the channeled message from Sri Radha: let me see me as you like, but no, I came to earth to nurture and create sacred love with my beloved Sri Krishna, so he was better able to rid the world of darkness. Call on me when you require great love and respect in a relationship. Call on me when you require great love and respect in a relationship. So she's there for you, Sagittarius. Sri Radha, she's very lovely, and she is there when you need understanding, when you need to sort things out as far as separating your need for freedom or bringing together your need for freedom and your need for deep commitment. Okay, so here we go with the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Belonging. Hmm, belonging. Hmm. It's the way the way he's holding his hands, it's as though he's gathering everybody together. That's how it feels to me. All right. And now we'll go to the Wild Kuan Yin. And some of you may know the Kuan Yin Oracle. This is an oracle about Kuan Yin when she was young and joyful as a child and just having a grand time. It takes place, it looks like in the mountains of Tibet. And her spirit guides are like these bulls and cows. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. The cards are so beautiful. So let's pull a card from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. The wild goddess of love. She is the compassionate mother. Here we go. Princess of Pure. Oh, somebody got this. This is so cool. Princess of Purity leaps across. I did a reading here in person for someone yesterday, and she got this card. Um, she's upside down. I just realized she's upside down here because these are columns. So if you turn it this way, you can see the columns on the ground, and here's the beam of the columns. Princess of Purity leaps across. Okay, let's see what that's about. Use the word. 20, number 24. Look at how big this book is. I mean, it gives you a lot of information, but we're not going to read the whole thing. 24. Okay. Princess of Purity leaps across. This is Kuan Yin speaking. I have such faith in you that I have placed something of an obstacle in your way. Isn't that interesting? It is because I want you to know the joy of overcoming it through grace. If there were no challenges, how would you gain trust and confidence in yourself or in me? However, my guiding grace in this oracle is not to struggle and triumph over adversity through will. I want to show you another way. Through my grace, I am giving you an invisible boost. You shall leap over this obstacle with such lightness of heart and foot that your breath shall catch in your chest in delighted awe, and you shall wonder, how is it possible? Then you shall believe that anything is indeed impossible. Hmm. I like that. I like that way of getting through difficulties rather than struggling, allowing grace to come in. All right, I'm going to use the regular the Rider Waite today for Sagittarius. Okay. I balance my desire for freedom with the need for deeper connection for Sagittarius. You could always marry another Sagittarius and then you don't need to see each other at all. Just kidding. That would be quite interesting. I don't know how many Sagittarians really need. I mean, it is the desire for freedom is necessary. It's sort of like wearing clothes that are too tight. It's very uncomfortable. Um, so let's see. Being in relationship can sometimes feel like that for Sagittarius. And just remember, we also have our moons and our rising signs, which affect us too. So if this reading doesn't resonate, you might want to check those. All right, I have the Six of Cups. This is your situation. This is a situation of reminiscing and coming out. I'm going to say coming out of the dark because for some reason this card has always reminded me of someone who has winter depression, this person here. And they stay in the house all winter and they're comfortable with that. They're like, this is a fact of my life. This is how it is. So in the winter, I like to cuddle up by the fireplace and read books all winter, eat good food. I get my exercise, but I'm really not wanting to be around people because I have the blues and I just would rather not. And then she comes out into the community in the spring when she's starting to feel better. And this flower seller, who I think is a boy, says, "Oh, welcome back to the community. We've missed you. Here's a gift." So I feel like she's coming out of the dark and being received once again into her community. All right, that's your situation. Okay, what crosses that situation is the Seven of Pentacles. How can I balance my desire for freedom with the need for deeper connection? All right, so this is the card of wondering if the work that I'm doing, is it really worth it to me? Sagittarius really needs to get a joy out of work because they put their whole heart into it. Sagittarius is an active masculine energy. It's the fire signs. And so they're very active people. Um, he's working hard here, and he is creating a lot for this, whoever owns this farm. A lot of pentacles there. He's creating a lot of beauty, a lot of money for this farmer. And he's wondering, well, shouldn't I just do this for myself? I could do this myself and I could keep this money for myself. Is my labor worth the respect I'm receiving back? So in the case of a relationship, how am I feeling about how I am um, perceived and treated in my relationship? Is all because Sagittarius does put a lot of effort into their relationships. They're loyal and they're trustworthy friends and partners. So they put a lot of energy into it. And so what are they getting back? What are you getting back from this? Are you getting back as much respect and appreciation as you're putting into it? That's the question. And if not, how can you um, balance that? And at the bottom of interesting, we have the seven. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. This is the person, just what do you call it? The apprentice learning their craft and practicing over and over, creating these pentacles so that they're beautiful, just like the master's work. You work hard at this. I'm going to say you work very hard at maintaining, because you have a deep need for connection, right, in your relationships. You want to be known, you want to know someone, you want to be loved deeply, and you deeply love. So, but you also need that space. So you're working hard at that. Is it effective? How you're doing it, is it effective? In the recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles. She is, it just came to me, the mother of house and home. She's creates a beautiful environment for everyone, for people who are in her home, in her environment. She creates a beautiful environment. This is a earth sign. So if you have a rising sign that's earthy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this may be uh, definitely about you. Um, well, it's in your recent past. So maybe you have been looking at how you have been creating that environment for your partner and people you and your partner know. At the top, we have the King of Cups, emotional maturity. This card in the position at the top of the reading is pointing to the outcome of the reading. The King of Cups is emotionally mature. If it was reversed, he would be a little off the wall, but he is sitting upright. He he has come to understand his emotions and accept them and works through them, and doesn't jump off the handle, fly off the handle, doesn't cry all the time. If it was reversed, he'd be crying and self-pitying and all kinds of things, but that's not him. Um, so this is emotional maturity. And I like that at the top of the reading, because you want to approach this question, your desire for freedom and deep commitment at the same time, with maturity. In the near future, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is multitasking, and it feels to me as though Sagittarius needs to work hard, feels or perceives that they have to work hard in order to get this basic need of theirs fulfilled. These are basic needs for Sagittarius: freedom and deeper commitment. They're basic needs. And is it necessary to feel like you're the juggler and be, is it necessary to do that? Or is this a pattern for Sagittarius? Is it a pattern where you feel that you have to juggle and get all this stuff done so that you can have your freedom, as though you are carrying the relationship? There are two people, and equality is important, especially for Sagittarius. Ace in the hole, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is your energy. Here's God handing you a big coin, saying, "Here you go, Jen or Sagittarius. Um, I have a big coin for you. I'm handing you a load of abundance. Put it in your attitude, make it your state of mind, make it your state of being. What are you going to do with this attitude of abundance? Well, hopefully, you're going to take that attitude of abundance and that big coin, and you're going to walk through that gate. This is the Garden of Eden to me. You're going to walk that path. This is a safe place. Walk in that path through the gate up to that mountain. That's what you're going to do. And you'll have everything you need to do that because you'll have the stamina, you'll have the truth-seeking ability. That's the reason to walk that path. So this is a journey for you. It's a journey to come to understand how to have these basic needs met. And this is the divine saying, I'm behind you. I have everything you need in the way of earthly abundance to give you. And um, when we have earthly abundance in our attitude, that creates spiritual abundance as well, because there's a belief there. There's a faith and trust. All right, the energy around you is the Emperor. This is the card of Aries. Aries has big ideas. And typically, they don't carry out those ideas. They have other people do it for them, like the emperor would have. He has a big idea and he directs people to get this idea in place, put it in place. And this is the energy in your environment. I think it's, you know what? I think it's that when you receive this energy, you're given what you need to put in place the balance of your freedom and need for deeper connection. It's as though I feel as though the temperance card should show up next because you're going to find a way to make it work for you so that you're not doing this. You're not juggling. You're not wondering, is this working out for me? I feel like I'm putting in so much energy. What am I getting back? And you're trying to find a way. That's what this card is. You're trying to find a way to make this work for you and the person you are in partnership with. I need to find a way because I cannot live without finding a way. I have to have my freedom. That's a basic need. And deep connection is also a basic need. So let's see what comes out next. Oh, we have the Nine of Cups. This is a card of accomplishment. Some people call it the wish card. I don't know what he's wishing for. He's already accomplished because the cups are all there behind him like trophies on a wall. He has accomplished his dreams and he's feeling really proud. I mean, that's a lot of accomplishment. He's feeling really proud. So I'm going to say that you are going to accomplish this. Mhm. I'm going to say that's your hope. That's your hope that you will accomplish it. I'm going to say that you do because it's behind you. This is behind you. So I'm going to say that here's what I'm going to say. You have accomplished much in your life. It's behind you. This is your next great accomplishment. That's what this is. Finding that balance is your next great accomplishment. Well, how do we do that? It's all about emotions, right? For us humans, it's all about emotions. It's about our partner knowing that they're loved and needed. As you say, okay, I got to go away for the weekend. I'm going to see you later. I got to go. Knowing that you're trustworthy, that you're reliable, that you're there, but you just need your space. It has nothing to do with them. Um, it's all about the emotions. You are new to this because Sagittarius isn't really known for, um, they have deep emotions and they express them very fervently, but it can be very harshly expressed for Sagittarius. I think learning to float in the sea, to float on that ocean and being grounded is so important. Being grounded, knowing emotionally what you need. What is your calm water? What is your calm water? And then going inside and seeking the answers. Because this fish is your psychic ability talking to you. You know, what are the answers? We have all the answers we need. So maybe Sagittarius needs to take a look over time at the big picture. And why did not things work out? Is it because you were expected to do this in this relationship, that you were expected to do all the work? Were you expected to do the work and not receive anything near as good in return? You know, Sagittarius it works very hard at their relationships. Um, I think this is how Sagittarius feels when they are on their own. How can Sagittarius bring this feeling into a relationship? Well, I think it has to do with getting to know your emotions deeply and coming and self-awareness, getting some self-awareness. Because with self-awareness, we wouldn't dare do this for a relationship. Not going to do it. You know, you would just come to have a newfound sense of love and care for yourself that you would not even consider doing that. And so, you know, God gives you this big coin. Here you go, run with it. Can you find a new way? Well, you have the emperor to help you, great strategist. You know, he's not really big on deep emotion either, because he's sort of like all of the fire signs are like my way or the highway kind of energies. Um, and he is that way. If you view the world in a different way, he's going to tell you you're wrong, because that's just who he is. You just don't know what you're talking about. That's just who he is. How about learning how to get along with someone like that and saying, that's fine. I'm going to go do what I do and you do what you do. And I gotcha, whatever. Don't take it personally. But in a relationship, you have to take it personally, because it's you and your partner. Can't have a partner telling you what you're doing is wrong, you know? I think that though that he has a strategy for you, because he's also a fire sign and also needs a long time. I think he has a very practical way of having freedom and deep commitment. And it will be when it comes to you, it will be like, oh my gosh, that's so easy. Why didn't I think of that? But it's not easy. The emperor can think of those things, but it's not easy. And then you have this accomplishment, this great accomplishment, and it is behind you. You are very accomplished. You can do this, and you know you can do this because you've accomplished so much. But this has to do with the realm of the heart and the emotions. And Sagittarius becomes really ungrounded when it comes to their emotions. So it's learning to become grounded, to know it's not about what you did or that you have this outrageous desire for freedom. That's not it. It's natural for you to have that desire for freedom. The outcome is get yourself grounded. Get grounded. Get comfortable with your emotions. They're your emotions. You are different from other people. We're all one from the other. We're all different. We all have different emotions in different circumstances. Some people would say, oh, what are you getting all excited about? Well, for a Sagittarius, I got something to be excited about. Well, take a look at that. What is it? What are you excited about? Take a look at it. Don't be defensive. And then go within, because the answers are there. All of your answers are there. Um, The other thing is, so this Kuan Yin card advises you not to force solutions. She's saying, sit back and go in within, go deep inside. Go on a journey with yourself, just let yourself go. Because that's when that are being part with our imagination, allowing ourselves to take this kind of a ride brings so much creativity into our lives. That's how it happens. Creativity happens because we let go. So let go and go within and know that, Sri Radha is here for you, the supreme goddess of love. I mean, they're rooting for you. Belonging, Lord Ganesha is saying, you belong. Belonging is an important aspect of your life, but so is freedom. Freedom also is. Kuan Yin couldn't be Kuan Yin without her freedom. And she is deeply compassionate. Why? Because she had circumstances in her life where she really gave up. She sacrificed a lot for the love that she had for other people. So you can do this. How can I balance my desire for freedom with the need for deeper connection? Accept both as basic necessities and go from there. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a pretty deep question, and I think you're going to find the answers. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.